So today is November 4th, which marks the end of October. Last weekend was Halloween weekend, and we saw our first snowfall. And with Halloween, the holidays, with snowfall happening, we really saw a decrease in activity in the real estate market. So firstly, I want to talk about some week-to-week stats. So if we look over a quick week-over-week recap, this is provided by First American Title, we'll see that new listings decreased week-over-week by 5.5%. We'll also see that pending transactions decreased by 7.1%. We can tie this to the snowfall, the holidays. We really don't know what's causing this decrease, but it happened. Just something I want to share with you guys. Now let's go over another tidbit of information I think you guys might find interesting is if we look at the Denver Metro for the 11 counties, we will see that the amount of shows per listing is at about 5.2 shows per month. But if we look at the average shows to pending, it is about 14.3. So you're seeing why it's taking a little bit longer for these homes to sell, why homes are sitting on the market a little bit longer. They're just not getting as much showings. We're gonna need to see an increase in showings, an increase in buyer activity in order for these homes to really fly off the shelves. Now, one of the most important parts of the video every single time is we are going to talk about interest rates. So if you guys watched my last month's interest rate video, or pretty much just the market update video, you'll see that interest rates were at about 7.49%. If we look at a 30-year fixed average for the whole US, it is about 7.76%, which is an increase about like 0.25, a little bit higher than that month over month. Now, if you want to know how this affects a mortgage payment, how this would actually affect you as a buyer, let's look at a mortgage calculator. So if we look at a simple mortgage calculator and we put in an average home price of about $500,000, and we're just gonna do a 20% down payment, and the interest rate, so last month we are at about 7.49%, which would make your mortgage payment about $3,700. But if we increase that to the 7.76%, it'd go from 37 to about 3,800. So you're spending a pretty much $100 more this month if you were to lock in last month. It's just a small increase, but it definitely adds up over time. And so a lot of the people that we are seeing buying homes in this market are the people that have to. The people that have to buy, the people that have to sell. Not a lot of people really want to get into high interest rate markets. Okay, so now we're gonna take a look at the market stats straight from DMAR for the month of November. So we're gonna see that the median close price is at about $585,000. It stays about the same month over month with a 0% change. We're gonna see that the average closed homes and sales volume is down about 12% for both of them. This could be attributed to holidays, rising interest rates, cold weather. There's so many things that can happen, but they are definitely down, and we are definitely seeing these effects in the real estate market. Now, the months of inventory is up 4%, but it is still really low at 2.5 months of inventory. For a really balanced market, we wanna see about 6 months of inventory, so we are definitely still in a seller's market. If you're a seller, it is still a good time to sell. Now, the median days in the MLS is up 14% to about 16 days. We're gonna see this probably tick up a little bit more and more as we finish off the year, so this is nothing new to us. We're seeing an increase in days in the MLS, a decrease in pending units, a decrease in closed units, and I think it's probably gonna continue this way all throughout the rest of the year, especially getting closer and closer to Christmas. Not a lot of people wanna sell. And so the people that really are looking to buy, the people who are really looking to sell, are people who might want to take advantage of a market like this and just try and get really good terms with the seller, or people that just really need to leave. People, job relocations, people making different family changes, life changes, things like that. People are buying, people are selling. Well, that's essentially it for the video. I just wanted to go over the quick market stats. We're not seeing a lot of movement in the real estate market, and I project it's just going to continue this way throughout the rest of the year. I'm Kareem Howard with Coldwell Banker Realty. I will see you guys next week.